Yep. It's been that long because it's this long. What's going on, sexy? And that's just what you are, sexy. At this time, I do not feel quite sexy. On the real, I think I'm having a little waiting to excel moment, or you can call it like a mid-20s identity life crisis. I don't know what else to call it. But after watching so many YouTube hair tutorials on how to cut your own hair, I think I'm a professional now. That's really loud. I'm gonna turn it off until I'm done talking. For the record, this ain't gonna be no tutorial. No, because in order to do a tutorial, you need to know what the fuck you're doing. I've probably only done this 3 times out of my whole lifespan. A whole 3 times ever since I cut my hair short. So today we're gonna say bye-bye to the blonde and go for a dark Caesar, hopefully. I really don't know if this is gonna work out, but I'm bringing y'all on the journey with me so I can prove to myself that I am able to do this. It may not come out perfect, but my parents always told me that if you want something done right, you gotta learn how to do it yourself. But sometimes that always backfires because I'd always get yelled at for not cleaning up the house properly, so I'd be like, do it yourself, and then get smacked in the fucking face. Use the term with caution. This is what my chest looks like with a bra on. I should have took it off. I'd feel a hell of a lot more comfortable doing this. But we'll keep it on just because I'm getting tired of not wearing one. Okay, so I have no idea what length the top of my head is, so we're just gonna go down gradually. We'll start at number 5. Those of y'all know that I cut all my hair off when I turned 18. And when I cut it off into a nice little tapered afro because my hair grew in funny. Okay, so the number 5 didn't take off as much as I wanted to, so now I know I can go all the way down to 3. Oh, now hair has never been that big of a deal to me, ever, for shit. When I was younger and my auntie would do my braids, I would always throw a fuss in the chair because of how long it took to do my hair when it was long. So as soon as I turned 18, I was like, nah, we gotta get rid of this shit. But then I didn't realize when you actually cut your hair, there's actually more maintenance to it when it's short than from when it's long. I remember just before cutting it, I was taking real bad care of my long hair. Like my ends were broken. I wasn't doing shit to it. I was just putting some brown jelly on there, have it in there for days, stinking up the whole fucking classroom and just in a little ponytail because I just got tired of taking care of it. But then after I got sick of that, I started washing my hair every day because I thought that was the right way you were supposed to do it. Come to find out it wasn't. And then one day I told my grandmother that I was washing my hair every day, and she looked at me and said, "Baby, you are not white." Which was very true. And then I learned that if we wash our hair every day, it's not good for some reason. Unless somebody can prove me wrong. Till this day, I still don't know shit about hair like I wish I did. I know, it's pathetic. How am I ever gonna do my baby's hair? My baby's hair is gonna be so fucked up when she get older. Now I'm gonna take this mirror out, see what I can do to get the back over here. All right, so I'm still not kind of liking the length up top, so I guess I'm just gonna bring all of it down to a 2 because I can't do no fades or no tapers. I will learn one day, somehow. I tried watching so many tutorials and I still don't understand how to do a taper. Please don't judge me. I will learn. This is something that I have to know by the time I'm 25. But I'm gonna bring this all the way out because I don't know if that's gonna be too short or not. I've always wondered how I was gonna answer this question that you guys always ask me without sounding too cocky about it. And y'all always ask me, hey Hart, how do you stay so confident in everything that you do? How come you're always positive and happy and shit all the time? Now you guys, I would be lying hardcore shit if I said, oh, I'm always a positive and happy person, because that's not true. Sometimes I have days where I just feel like crying for nothing. You know, I'm actually a very emotional person. Sometimes I let little things upset me. What I decide to show you guys on here is my positive side because that's what I like going back to see. Being emotional has nothing to do with being a woman. It's just in my nature. There's also times where I'm feeling really emotional and want to make a video. And that's how it really was in the past. Like I'll turn the camera on and just speak my feelings, which I think is what you guys appreciate. But those are the videos that I go back to and be like, why did I talk about that? I'm completely over it after a couple weeks or so. So as I'm getting older, I really just want to be the person to talk about pineapples for no fucking reason and where they were born and where they came from. You know what? This ain't really turning out that bad. I thought I was gonna butcher the shit out of this shit, but I guess I watched enough YouTube tutorials to get it right. Hey, YouTube University. I'm not saying to not go to college. Go if you can afford it, because you really don't want Sally Mae kicking your door down talking about you owe us for trying to put education into your head. It's a street gang, I tell you. Sally Mae is a mob, the world's biggest mob. That's what they are. No disrespect to Sally Mae. Yes, disrespect to Sally Mae because I'm in debt, motherfucker. You know, I'm just gonna have a nice, cool and calming hair experience from this point on, okay? Because I'm getting worked up over nothing. See? That emotional side I was talking about, y'all. Now what's dope before doing this is that I went to the barbershop a week and a half ago, so my taper is still there, you see? So all I really want to do is just line it up now, and then afterwards hook it up with the olive oil. I know this is the wrong kind, this is the moisturizer. I like this better when I have my curly hair up and stuff, but we'll switch it to the other thing when I decide to go get it, because I don't have it right now. Heart, why are you cutting your hair short right now? I guess because I want an excuse to wear my hats more. I never wear my hats. Y'all see them on the wall. I never wear my hats, and I want an excuse to wear them, and I usually like wearing them when my hair is really, really short. At this point, I have no idea if I'll upload this first instead of something on the main channel. I know it gets quite frustrating when someone says, oh, I'm gonna have something, I'm gonna have something, I will have something, something is going to happen, and then it doesn't. So I'm trying not to up you guys on things. Sometimes I'll tweet something and then not be completely ready, but there is something that I'm working on that should be up and hopefully is done, but I'm only gonna put this in there if it's not up before you see this. But if it is, I'll just cut it out. And if it isn't, don't hate me too much, okay? Because I'm having a midlife crisis, all right? Waiting to exhale. Ooh, my bad, I smacked you in the mouth. I already know as I'm doing this, somebody's about to go ham on me and be like, you are stroking all of the wrong ways. That's what she said. And be like, Heart, leave it to the professionals. The fuck is wrong with you? You wanna say that? Fuck you. I'm gonna learn, okay? I'm gonna need people to stop being unencouraging when it comes to DIY type stuff. Because we're supposed to be able to do whatever the fuck we want to, and we can't have your bitch ass telling us that we can't, all right? We're gonna be able to get married everywhere. You wait for it. You just fucking wait. So many people are gonna be mad, but what the fuck are you gonna do when we start getting it our way and not your way? I am doing a really bad job at looking at the back of my head. There we go. I think that looks cleaner. So what does Heart's next girlfriend trait need to be? Baby, if you know how to cut hair, or if you know a lot about it, that's one way to my heart, dude. But that's not all that I like. Y'all better not be fucking Facebooking me and tweeting me, hey Heart, I'm a hairdresser. Fuck me. That's not how life goes down, and you guys know that. Is that realistic? This isn't an episode of Strange Addictions. Next thing I gotta do is work on my line. Now, this is the part that scares me, but what's cool is that I went to the barbershop beforehand and I can see a guideline. When I first cut my hair, I thought I had a really, really weird shaped head. And cutting your hair isn't necessarily like the lesbian thing to do, but when you're a woman who had long hair and you're going to short hair, shit can get confusing. I think the reason why a lot of people don't want to cut their hair short is because they're scared that they have a really weird shaped head. People always told me that I had a really weird shaped head, but I'm like, cool, the queered the better. I don't give a fuck. I always end up pushing this shit back too far is my biggest dilemma. And I think I just did the shit again because I'm looking at it at a weird angle. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna look asymmetrical when I'm done. This is like my worst trait. Like, this is the part that I cannot get right for shit. When I say mid-20s life crisis, I'm also hitting the stage where I'm really starting to eat my feelings without realizing it. Like, one day I feel very motivated eating the right things. My skin is clearing up. Everything looks good. I'm doing fine. And then suddenly there's a piece of chocolate cake in my mouth repetitively for about a week and a half straight every night. When I start feeling like that, it makes me feel like that there's something wrong with me emotionally or something wrong with me deeply. So I go through stages like this where it helps me sit and think what would possibly be going wrong. Like, say, you know how like some women go to the day spa, get their nails done, go get their eyebrows done, go do that shit. My thing is that I gotta sit down and have mirror time with myself. If you guys say that I exude confidence the way you say it does, then something that I do that should really help is look into the mirror, butt naked, and talk to yourself. There is always gonna be something about yourself that you do not like. I have a lot of things that I don't like about myself. Socially, physically, however you wanna make the cookie crumble, everybody does. That's a natural fact. But the mirror time is so you can really sit and be comfortable with those things until you're ready for the challenge to go ahead and fix what you don't like. What do you think? Is it cool? Yeah? Well, the battery's about to die, which means we finished just in the nick of time. If you're late on this, I'm handing out stickers on this channel now. They're much bigger than the ones that I would hand out last time. And I'm gonna do 2 winners each time instead of 4. And the 2 people who won with their beautiful comments are right here and right here. And my question for y'all is, what age were you when you had the worst haircut of your life? And since the comment section is new, I guess you guys can start writing stories down there and I'm able to read them because I love what y'all put in the comments. That's just entertaining within itself. I know this is my second channel, you guys. I'm not sorry for it, but I do like to upload nice and chill things on my second channel. Thanks for taking the time out to watch this one, and I'm gonna see you guys later for sure. You guys know what would be really nice right now, since we're just getting so fresh and clean? Biore strip, but nah, I think I'm gonna wash my face first because we just did all of that, so